Okay, we are live right now, and let me pop out the chat because I do have to do that. Bam, 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 bam. And yeah, I think I hopefully set everything up. Yep, I think I'm good. How's everyone doing? Congrats, Alterock, on getting first. Dang, bro, Alterock only has 4 firsts. Considering how much watch time he has, that's kind of crazy. What's up, Nash? The grind is real. Yeah, I wrote the script of the short, but I did not have time to actually film it. I went to the gym instead, so I'm gonna do that on stream tonight. And hopefully you guys will, you know, learn something or enjoy or whatever you want to do. It's fine. This is the script. Oh no, this is not the script. This is the script. That was the script for the previous short. That's how I make sure that the shorts are long enough. I just compare them to previous ones. I'm gonna be back and watching another video. Fair enough. Are you good? I'm doing well, Ash. I'm so glad I didn't overreact. Yeah, so true. How are you doing today? I'm good. My arms are kind of dead. We did push day today. For those of you gym people, I'm trying to get more into being healthy, or so they call it. And so I'm going to the gym more, and I went to the gym, or I'm trying to do like push-pull legs. What's your average viewer retention? Like 53 seconds, I want to say, around there, 52, something like that. My average short length, it is a little weird because average viewer retention doesn't take into effect long form, so the long form skews it up because long form obviously has longer viewer retention than a minute. However, 1 second, chat. Hey, thank you so much for
I had to watch an ad on
Prime.
Twitch, so I subbed.
I appreciate that, Chaz. Thank you so much. Ugh. Guys, going to the gym, it makes me feel good and bad at the same time. It's crazy. Okay, I haven't recorded the script yet for this short, so let me first and foremost, I gotta turn down my mic volume because otherwise I peak the mic a lot because I kind of yell when I'm doing my shorts, when I'm doing my YouTuber voice. I'm also going to take off my headphones because this is probably an irrational thinking. This is probably stupid, but I have this thinking that sometimes there's like background noise in my shorts, and my thinking is that like when I move my head, the headphones make a little bit of noise and it gets picked up. What's up, hi? How's it going? Just got Java on my 8-year-old PC and it still feels better than Bedrock on my Xbox. Really? That's surprising. I feel like Bedrock, in my experience, is super not laggy. Like, it's super good. Should I go to the gym instead of just chopping wood? That's a good question. Also, I just remembered something. I'm actually not going to record the script for like a minute because what we are going to do... also, Caster Labs chat box is still not working. I need to fix my stream, man. What we are going to do is we're going to hop into my world here. So there will be a few minutes of Minecraft, and then it'll be me filming stuff, which will also be in Minecraft, but there's going to be a few minutes of survival stream for Alterock, just for you, because I'm going to make my TNT dupers go so that I can have them running in the background. I just read your post on bots, and I agree they're so annoying. Dude, the most annoying thing to me, honestly... Okay, so for one thing, bro, I saw this like 2 days ago. The UTTP bots have been a thing for months, right? And they suck, obviously. No one likes the UTTP bots. But they're like... But like, they were manageable, because all they were saying were they were just like, my videos are better, right? Now, I just got comments this morning from them that says I like R-wording animals and torturing them, and I was like, where did this come from? What happened to my content is better? I preferred it when they said my content is better, not I like to be a animal molester, bro. It's insane. Yeah, they're grasping things. Yeah. And that is like a new development, and I have no idea where that came from or why, but now they say that. And so that's horrifying. And so I just added a bunch of filters to my auto moderation, or not auto moderation, because, well, it is, I guess, automatic. I just added a bunch of filters that will hopefully, maybe, catch some of those things. Because if you don't know how those bots work, they work by the YouTube moderation is stupid and doesn't know what Unicode characters are. So there are Unicode characters that are backwards of about every letter. But YouTube doesn't know that they're backwards, so YouTube displays them forwards. So what the UTTP bots do is they reverse their messages. So to us, the message looks fine, but to YouTube, it looks like it's backwards. And since I don't have those messages blacklisted in backwards text, since the messages are blacklisted, like I blacklisted the R word, of course, but it's not blacklisted backwards, and so that's how they get through, and that is very annoying, of course, but that's very annoying. But it does mean, as far as I know, it is possible for me to fix that. I just have to find out what the terms are that they're using, and then there's a Unicode converter thing, and then I have to convert it, which is really annoying. It would be lovely if YouTube... I didn't put this in the post because I was like, YouTube might, if I shit on YouTube in the post, YouTube might like blacklist this post and not let people see it. But pardon my language for a moment, chat, but I'm gonna use some expletives if you don't like those. Also, I just showered, so my hair is weird. If you don't like expletives, cover your ears. YouTube needs to get off their fucking lazy asses, bro, and actually do something about the bots, because it is absurd how many there are. Someone just earlier today DM'd me a YouTube channel just posting porn. Like, how? Thank you for the $1 super chat. It's absurd how many bots there are and how egregiously they break the rules. It should be YouTube should just code into it that as soon as like 5 people report a bot, it will instantly make the user invisible. If it instantly made the user invisible and then waited, and then like then you can have a human reviewer check it at a later date. But like, it's so stupid. I get so many Gooner anime ads. Dude, that's the best part about having YouTube Premium. I don't have to deal with porn on my homepage. It's ridiculous. And it's such a thing that YouTube should be able to fix. That's why that's like the most ridiculous part about it. It's like, this is not a hard problem to solve, I don't think. It might be like a little hard, but it's not that bad. It shouldn't be that difficult to fix this issue. But they just still have it. And I would be willing to bet that they're still gonna have it in like 6 months, and this is just gonna be part of YouTube now. It's just gonna be like, if you're a parent, just don't let your kid go on YouTube, because half the profile pictures are a woman's vagina. Just uncensored, and it's insane. They usually make their bots a few hours before a post is made, spam them a couple posts down, and abandon them. The main thing, so here's the other thing. Oh, and I was gonna say this before, but one of the things that really annoys me about the bots, I think I'm done with expletives for now, but one of the things that really annoys me about the bots is I have accidentally liked some of them. I've not pinned any, thankfully, but I've liked a bot message, right? And people are like, Dash, you liked a bot message, you idiot. And it's like, dude, I did not like the bot message when its profile picture was a woman's whole pussy out. Sorry, I said an expletive again. What they do is they, if you didn't read my post, what they do is they change their profile picture after they get like a few thousand likes. So once they're at the top of the feed because they have likes, then they change their profile picture, which is both very smart and also awful. There's a few things that I think YouTube, if somebody changes their profile picture, it should not show up on existing comments or something. It should keep the old profile picture. Like, that would be a good way to get rid of that issue. It would be a little bit bad for some people who want to change their profile pictures, but that would not be terrible. Another solution that I can think of is, or another problem that people do is, or that is caused by this, but is that if I have had this happen like once or twice before. Fortunately, not for like saying like hate speech or anything, but I pinned a comment one time and then the guy edited the comment to say like, go subscribe to me, and like that's not that bad, obviously, that's just self-promo, but like it is it's lucky that they didn't edit their comment to like be racist or something, because then it would look like I pinned their message. It does have the little edited tag, but YouTube should really make it, YouTubers should really have it so that if someone edits your message, or if someone edits the message after they got like pinned or hearted, it at least should show the old version of the message prior to being edited. And better yet, I think it should just not update the message. It should just leave it. Because it's, I don't know, it's dumb. But at the very least, edit history would be a fantastic addition to YouTube. There's so many ads that include AI girls and putting inappropriate comments. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. Maybe this is all just an elaborate ploy to get people to buy YouTube Premium. YouTube's gonna start advertising like, if you don't have ads, you can't get served porn. We're geniuses. If you don't have ads, you can't get NSFW content when you don't want it. So buy YouTube Premium today. People that try to self-promo their channel and just have bad videos and can't do well on the merits of their good content. I mean, that's fair. Dude, the UTTP bots are weird too, because their comments always say my content is better, but they don't have any videos. Actually, they have one video, but it's not even on their channel. It's on the main channel, and it's like, it's very strange. It's a very strange video. But it also has like 100,000 views or a few 100,000 views, because people do actually go and check. People like me are curious, like, do they actually, oh, well, hi. People are like, do they actually have good contents? It always says my contents are better than yours, or I make superior contents or whatever. But yeah, YouTube has such a huge botting problem, and it's so awful. It's such a thing that you would think like a new platform would have, but somehow YouTube has had this problem for months now and still hasn't dealt with it. And that's what made me like finally want to talk about it. Just because I can't do anything about it is the thing. I can delete the messages because thank God, they don't like continuously post comments. It's almost always, at least in my experience, it has always been, it posts comments as soon as the video comes out, and then it stops. So thankfully, so what I typically do is I just delete the comments that I see show up at first, and then they're gone. But like, I shouldn't even have to do that, you know? It's really, really stupid and bad that I even have to do that at all. And instead of YouTube like focusing on something that actually matters, like YouTube is like so concerned with, you know, children being on their platform, right? That they started the AI age verification thing. All the while they have ads that are just porn. They have profile pictures that are porn, and it's everywhere. And they're not like once in a blue moon. It's like you go into the comment section and you see it. And that's insane and needs to be fixed. What's up, 8-Bit Will? What do you mean NSFW? NSFW is not safe for work. That's like what people typically say instead of saying like porn. Because I don't know if the algorithm likes the word porn. It probably doesn't. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I have babies. That's an odd sentence that I didn't think I would be saying. The babies are here. These guys are gonna give me a discount of like 7 billion emeralds. How did you get stuck in here, dude? I didn't even know you could do that. Gosh dang it, phantoms. Nah, I'm coming for you. Nah, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. Gosh dang it, let me up into here. Oh no, he escaped. You're cooked, buddy. Come here. Get back here. Did I kill him? Did the fire get him? Nope. Got him. Where'd you go? Where'd the other ones go? I don't know where the other one went. It might have despawned. Oh, I'm out of fireworks. Dang. The first thing I hear is I have babies. Yeah, I have my villager farm going over here, and I can't really stop it. Dang it, I have to climb up this like some kind of peasant. Wait, this is probably faster. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, I fell. What? You should buzz for winter? Buzz my head? No. Everyone is joining the stream to diabolical sentences. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, better that I'm talking about NSFW content than actually posting it. Probably not to YouTube, though. YouTube is probably gonna demonetize this stream and smite my channel into the shadow realm for talking about how shitty their platform is sometimes. I really love YouTube. I use YouTube all the time, and I am grateful that I can, you know, make content for a living. But, like, dude, fix the bots. It's crazy how many bots there are. There shouldn't be this many. Shouldn't be this big of a problem. All right, I'm gonna get haste. Then I'm gonna fly down here. Beautiful. Oh, I'm out of haste. I'm about to run out of haste in just any second. There we go. Oh no. Ah, whatever. Why though, I'm buzzing too, so if I have to endure the pain, then you gotta? What is this logic? What do I have to do with you? I don't think I understand. Why do you have to buzz though? Why is this always the sound I hear? What do you mean? Rudog literally spent 50% of his stream tutoring me in calc. He's such a goat. We love Rudog. Rudog really is the goat. Oh my gosh. It's so annoying. wish I had haste further away, man. I buzzed my hair this summer. Nice. Football, basketball, and MMA. Okay, well, you see, I'm not in any of those, so I don't see why I would have to. I don't see why I would have to buzz my hair. Feel like that's is a little bit of flawed logic to say, I buzzed my hair, so you have to too. Maybe just a little bit of flawed logic. When did you start hardcore? Like 3 years ago. And 7,000 days in. How tall is this? So we need to get rid of up to... This is 28, so 29. Up to 29 in this area so that they can go back and forth. No, I have to get rid of all these. I think. Yeah, I totally do. Look, I got rid of them over there. I have TNT, right? Is TNT the move here? I don't want to spend like half an hour mining this, so I feel like TNT is the move. I need to make my short, man. That's the main point of this stream. A stack of TNT is probably enough, right? It's not that many blocks that I'm actually having to destroy. Okay, yeah, this is on Y29, so that's perfect. This should get rid of pretty much everything. Bum, 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 bum. You have some experience? You might be talking to someone else, but what do you do outside of content creation stuff? I hang out with friends. I go to the gym sometimes. I went to the gym earlier today. Hang out with Pesto. Go on roller coasters. That's probably my biggest hobby outside of content creation, although content creation is now my job, but my biggest hobby is I'm a roller coaster enthusiast. I love roller coasters, and I love to travel to go on different roller coasters. Sometimes I play video games outside of content creation. Mostly I don't, to be fair. I spend so much time playing video games for my job that it's like not that appealing to me to do it otherwise. That's not gonna light. All right, that should do a pretty good job. Oh, I blew up my thing. Dang it. Roller coasters are so fun. I agree. How are you holding a rabbit in your left hand? This is my Totem of Undying. You can see the Minecraft colon Totem of Undying. It's just themed after my rabbit. Let's see. Are there any blocks at Y level 29? There are these ones here. Okay, so I don't need to get rid of this row. These all appear to be above. I think we're good. I think we're good to start this, or to build this flying machine and then start it. I just need to grab these. I need to destroy this one. Well, there are actually two of them here. I need to destroy these two. Roller coaster? are too scary to actually have fun for me. Maybe you should stop being a little bitch. How about that? Yeah, I don't know. Roller coasters have not been scary to me in a very long time. The most recent roller coaster that was scary to me is a roller coaster called Sky Rush at Hershey Park. The reason that roller coaster is scary to me is because I went on it like 2 years ago and I got very hurt. That ride, I did not hold myself in. Like, I should have probably held myself, but I instead assumed, like most rides, that I could put my hands up, and that turned out to be a very, very painful mistake because I got violently thrown to the side. And so I went on that again like a year later, and that was scary because I was worried that I was gonna break my back again, but I held on the second time and then I had fun. It's not my favorite ride though, by any means, but I actually have a picture. It's really funny. The on-ride photo of me, I should pull it up at some point, but the on-ride photo of me on Sky Rush, I am literally completely off of the picture. My face is off of the picture because I got thrown to the side so hard, and that shit hurt. I couldn't breathe for pretty much the rest of the ride. But now I know not to do that, and so now I'm more cautious a little bit. And like the first time I ride a roller coaster, I kind of get a feel for it and hold on, you know. See you later, Alta Rock. Roller coasters are only scary the first few times, but they get old. I think I don't personally find roller coasters to get old, not as a whole at least. I mean, I've gotten roller coasters, like if you go on the same roller coaster a lot of times, it will eventually definitely get old. Just because, like, you know, humans crave novelty, and like you've already gotten that experience. There are some rides that I could probably ride like a lot of times without getting bored of them though. But roller coasters as a whole definitely don't get old. But I do tend to agree that once you've gone on enough roller coasters, you kind of just stop being scared of them because you're just like, oh, I've done this before, you know? Been there, done that. Oh, actually, no, wait. I had a more recent scary roller coaster, what I'm talking about. The roller coaster that I was more recently afraid of, it's called X2. It's at Magic Mountain, Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. This is like very highly regarded in the roller coaster enthusiast community as being like an insanely good ride, right? However, it's also highly regarded as being a very painful ride. And so I was very scared going on it for the first time because I did not know how painful it would be or if I would die. Well, I knew I wouldn't die, but or if I would, you know, come off of it being like, ow, that hurt so much. And I did come off of it being like, ow, that hurt a lot. But I also came off of it thinking that was one of the greatest roller coasters I've ever ridden. So, in my opinion, it was totally worth it. I would 100% go on it again. There's very little that has ever given me the adrenaline rush that ride has given me, or that ride gave me. Incredible ride, very painful, but if you know how to ride it, it's not as bad. I watched a video that talked about how to ride it like not painfully, and that was a good decision because I held on for dear life and didn't have a lot of pain. I'm a wimp, and if a coaster is too scary, I refuse to go on it ever again. Then I go on it again. I don't know why I go on it again, because it's still just as scary and I have more regrets. That's fair. It's not a roller coaster, but I'm very scared of the Avatar thrill ride. Really interesting. Oh, also, I just wanted to say, somebody earlier said you should go on Candemonium at Hershey Park. I've been on it like 5 times. Pretty good ride. Not great, but pretty good. Doesn't really have that many like good forces in my opinion. But it's solid. It's a good supporting ride at at Hershey. There are a lot of rides that I would probably go on, like, before I go on that one, though. There was a roller coaster at Disney, I forgot what it's called, but that was the only enjoyable roller coaster for me. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it would be at Disney, because Disney is not really about thrilling roller coasters. That's kind of not the thing that they do. Disney has some great roller coasters, but it has very few of them. Or, well, Disney has, like, one of my favorite all-time roller coasters is at Disney. However, all of the rest of the Disney roller coasters are pretty mid. I have not been on the Tron ride at Disney, and I've heard that's good, but I kind of doubt it's, like, that good, you know, because it's Disney. And I've also watched the POV, and it doesn't look like it's anything special. I despise drop towers. Oh, I love drop towers. They're so fun. There's one roller coaster I went to called by the name of Goofini. That was my only childhood enjoyable roller coaster. Tron ride, that's the one. Yeah, Tron seems like it would be fun. It seems like it would be fun, but I'm not a Disney fan. I'm not a Disney adult at all. I'm a Universal adult. I would much rather go to Universal than Disney because I like thrills. I don't want to sit through the boring ass Ratatouille ride. No, the Ratatouille ride was fine. It just wasn't like amazing. I would much rather a roller coaster than a screen-based ride, which is most of what Disney has. And granted, they have some very good screen-based rides, but like, dude, Disney has one of the best themed lands of like any ride, right? Or of any park. It has the Avatar land. The Avatar land is insane. It's amazing. If it had a good ride though, or if it had a better ride, it would be a much better area. It is so well themed and beautiful, and it's like a stunning area to be in. But the ride, it's fine. Not really worth like a 4-hour wait like it always is, but it's fine. Disney is not that good at making rides, in my opinion. They're good at making like experiences. But Universal is good at making experiences and rides, which is why Universal's the GOAT. Test Track at Disney is awesome. Dude, if Test Track went like 50 miles per hour faster, it would be awesome. Test Track is literally... Bro, you can go and drive your car and go faster than Test Track does. That's, I think, the biggest downfall of Test Track, in my opinion. Oh God, I have so many. I forgot about the babies. The babies are here, and it's causing me a lot of lag. Oh my goodness. They're growing up, chat. All right, I got him. Okay. I like the car designing portion. The car designing portion is very cool, I won't lie. The car, I haven't been on the revamped Test Track, to be fair. I saw a video about it, though. The car designing portion is cool, but, like, dude, the test track goes at maybe 70 miles per hour at, like, its top speed. And, like, that's kind of fast for a roller coaster, but the theme of it is that you're in a car. Why is the car not going, like, dude, you're designing a car and it's like, let's do the speed test. Why is the speed test not like 100 miles per hour? It should at least be 100 miles per hour. There's no reason that that roller coaster shouldn't be going 100 miles per hour, other than probably making it family friendly. I have no idea what you're making. I'm digging a giant pit to build a farm in. Thank you, DTB. I appreciate that. That's very nice. There's this red roller coaster that looks like it goes straight up. That was also enjoyable. Challenger, that roller coaster just got demolished like a week ago. Or like a month ago. Sorry, pal. That roller coaster is gone. I have been on it, though. It's a pretty good ride. Or it was a pretty good ride, at least. That was the Rip Ride Rocket, I'm pretty sure is what it was called. Rest in peace. Hopefully they replace it with something a lot better. I think they probably will, because that ride, it was fun, but it wasn't like an excellent ride, you know? Or it wasn't an excellent roller coaster. It also had a lot of problems. There's a video by El Toro Ryan. He's a roller coaster YouTuber. It's like, the video is probably like 3 hours long, just going over all of the issues that ride has had. Because it was a very ambitious ride when it debuted like 20 years ago or something. Love your content, thank you. You should build a pig cannon for the funnies. Fair. I think Six Flags tends to have pretty good theming overall. I actually think that I disagree with that. Six Flags is generally, in my experience, Six Flags is the park that you go to if you want roller coasters and don't care about theming. And I think that's fine, personally. I don't mind theming that much. If a ride doesn't have theming, that's fine if it's a good ride. Also, I can start recording the short. I just hiccuped. Sorry, I have the hiccups now. Yeah, for me, totally fine with a ride not being that good, or with a theming not being that good if it's a good ride. It does not go straight up? It totally goes straight up. What are you talking about? Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. That is like one of the defining features of it. Yeah, it literally goes straight up. What are you talking about? Open image in new tab. This is the lift hill. It goes straight up, and then it goes down. Doesn't go straight down, but it goes straight up. Whenever I start a hardcore world, I make a garden and put a sign with your name in it. Dang, I appreciate that. I was looking at the town park. This fucking dumbass. Anyways, bro doesn't know shit about roller coasters. Sorry, I'm being mean. Okay, let me turn down my mic and record this audio. I have a shirt of it. My favorite amusement park for those, or my favorite theme, or sorry, yeah, amusement park. There's a difference. Disney is an amusement, or Disney is a theme park. Six Flags are amusement parks. That's one thing that you can take away from this stream. So my favorite amusement park is Cedar Point. Cedar Point doesn't really focus on theming, but it has like in my top 5 best roller coasters I've ever ridden. They're like all, or not all. There are like in my top 10 best roller coasters, there are like 3 or 4 of them that are at Cedar Point, and that's absurd. Cedar Point, it's in Ohio. If you ever want the most insane roller coasters in the world, go to Cedar Point. It's incredible. Let's record this script. There's this roller coaster at Six Flags which goes past 90 degrees. Yeah, there are a number of those. I have been on the, I believe it's tied for the world's steepest roller coaster. Knott's has fun rides, decent prices, and good theming. I have not been to Knott's. I want to go to Knott's, though. I went to Cedar Point for a band trip once and it was worth it. I just doxed my state. Get him! I wish I lived in Ohio, bro. That'd be so sick. I'm probably the first person to ever say that they wished they lived in Ohio. Anyways. Dolphins? Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. First, if you've ever played Java Edition, you might know that when you swim near a dolphin, it gives you the dolphin's grace effect, which makes you swim faster. But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and you get it. But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and you instead got an invisible speed 2, making it harder to know if the dolphin is even helping you. But it gets much worse, because this invisible speed 2... I need to breathe in heavily, because that's a long sentence. But it gets much worse, because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack, meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and soul speed to travel insanely fast like you can on Java. Even worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. On Java, if you're within 15 blocks of the dolphin, it will continue giving you Dolphin's Grace, but on Bedrock, the dolphins randomly stop even when you have it leaded to you. And worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are vicious. If you attack a dolphin on Java, sometimes it will fight back, but most of the time it will swim away. But when you hit one on Bedrock, all of the nearby dolphins will start attacking you constantly. But worst of all, using Depth Strider boots with Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways using Depth Strider boots with Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways to travel. But only on Java. How do I say this? But only on Java, because swimming with these on Bedrock is over 4 times as slow. The babies? Oh no, I turned down my render distance, so they should be unloaded completely. If I fly over here, they should be fine. I am using Premiere Pro. Yeah, you can see these guys are not loaded, and my TPS is really low because they're not loaded. This is the only thing that is loaded, and it's just flying back and forth. Oh, you know, I didn't account for the fact that this pushes up. It maybe could touch a block, but it's probably fine. I thought After Effects and Premiere Pro are the same. They're in the same family. They're both Adobe products, but they're not the exact same like platform or software. I'm glad I figured out this short. I'm hopefully gonna get back on track in terms of making a short the first day. I try to give my editor 2 days to work on the shorts, and I've been doing a bad job in sending him a lot of them with only 1 day. Yeah, I am using OBS. How to fix a problem I have with OBS? You can tell me. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. First, if you've ever played, you can tell me what the issue is and maybe I can fix it, but probably not. You probably would want to just go to like YouTube or something to look that up. Dolphins are terrible. Terrible. I need to re-record this line. Terrible. Because I fully peaked my mic on Bedrock Edition. Or actually, no, I didn't peak my mic. I just like had a pop filter moment. I had a plosive sound. First, if you've ever played Java Edition, you might know that when you swim near a dolphin, it gives you the Dolphin's Grace effect, which makes you swim faster. I need to sit in my chair normally. I bought this expensive ass chair, and I'm never sitting in it with my back against the backrest. Also, I think I low-key got my back blown out at the gym earlier today. I think I just like lifted something too heavy or something because my back kind of hurts. My computer's starting to get really hot as expected. Gonna switch back to my phone soon. Word. Got my back blown out at the gym. Yeah, isn't that what it's called when you? Isn't that what it's called when you work out too hard? But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and you get it. But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and you instead got an invisible speed 2, making it harder to know if the dolphin is even helping you. But it gets much worse, because this invisible speed 2... I need to breathe heavily. My back. My leg. But it gets much worse, because this invisible... I'm not editing this short, by the way. I'm just doing this and then filming it and then sending it to my editor. But it gets much worse, because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack, meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and soul speed to travel insanely fast like you can on Java. I'm kind of still giving him basically 1 day, because I'm getting this to him at, like, pretty late at night, but maybe he'll have some time to work on it today. I don't know. What do you use on chat, or for chat on screen? I usually use Caster Labs, but it hasn't been working. I'm currently using something running through StreamerBot. It doesn't look that good, to be honest. I'm gonna hopefully adjust that at some point. Even worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. I'm gonna put in a stick of gum. Oh no.
On Java, if you're within 15 blocks of the dolphin, it will continue giving you Dolphin's Grace. But on Bedrock, the dolphins randomly stop even when you have it leaded to you.
I don't think it's from lifting too much. I think it is. I beg to differ.
And worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are vicious. And worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are vicious.
This massive guy asked me to spot him today, and this man had like 3 45s on each plate and was benching. I was like, dude, I started going to the gym like a week ago. If he's struggling, I'm just gonna I was actually able to help him get the bar up. I was able to help him get it up, of course. But it did feel strange, because it's just so much, you know? It's just so big. Yeah, so it was funny that the guy asked me, because this dude is like 6'5" and jacked, and I'm just like this scrawny guy. Well, I'm not like super scrawny, but I'm not that strong, right? And I'm just having to help him lift this, you know? Dash helped him get it up, and he got his back blown out. Yeah,
if you attack a dolphin on Java, sometimes it will fight back, but most of the time it will swim away.
And I got my back blown out by the weights at the gym. This is all normal.
But when you hit one on Bedrock, all of the nearby dolphins will start attacking you constantly.
I'm sorry, DTB, I'm not able to show my most used farm right now. I'm working on editing.
But worst of all, using Depth Strider boots with Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways to... But worst of all, using Depth Strider boots with Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways to travel. But only on Java. How do I say this? But only on Java, because swimming with these... But only on Java, because swimming with these on Bedrock is over 4 times as slow.
I think it's either AI slop or grinding for like 3 to 4 years of shorts. What are you talking about? Bro, Flying Nugget really said, I'm the only iconic chatter here. Bro, we got Flame, we got Bubba Pie, we got Challenger. It's crazy. Who is Birch responding to? Is Birch saying that my content is AI slop?
Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. First, if you've ever played Java Edition, you might know that when you swim near a dolphin, it gives you the Dolphin's Grace effect, which makes you swim faster. But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and you instead get an invisible speed 2, making it harder to know if the dolphin is even helping you. But it gets much worse, because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack, meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and soul speed to travel insanely fast like you can on Java. Even worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. On Java, if you're within 15 blocks of the dolphin, it will continue giving you Dolphin's Grace, but on Bedrock, the dolphins randomly stop even when you have it leaded to you. And worse than that, Bedrock dolphins are vicious. If you attack a dolphin on Java, sometimes it will fight back, but most of the time it will swim away. But when you hit one on Bedrock, all of the nearby dolphins will start attacking you constantly. But worst of all, using Depth Strider boots with Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways to travel, but only on Java, because swimming with these on Bedrock is over 4 times as slow.
This is actually such a ridiculous thing. So, guys, watch this. Okay, this is Depth Strider 3 and Dolphin Speed Boost, right? This is traveling 200 blocks. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys because I don't want to make you watch this, because this is 26 seconds long. That's Bedrock. This is Java. This is Java swimming 200 blocks with Depth Strider 3 and Dolphin Speed Boost. Hello? Can I have the video show up, please? There we go. And done. 6 seconds. How is that? That is such a huge parody issue, you know? I ain't saying you're AI slop, you're original, man. I was responding to the guy who told me to make AI slop to farm subs. Dude, I feel like the AI slop meta of YouTube is fizzling out. I think that there's a very real possibility that pretty soon AI slop, well, I think AI slop is already oversaturated. It's got to be hard to be successful with AI slop now. I have been called AI before. I think it's because the way that I like Mr. Beastify my voice just makes me sound a little bit like AI to some people. I just do that because I think it sounds better. I think a lot of YouTubers, I actually want to try this. I think TikTok, I think on YouTube Shorts it works better, but I feel like on TikTok and like Facebook, just talking normally might work better. I kind of want to make an alternate version where I'm just like, dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. If you've ever played Java Edition, you might know that when you swim near a dolphin, it gives you the dolphin's grace effect, which makes you swim faster. But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock, and instead you get an invisible speed 2, making it harder to know if the dolphin is even helping you. But it gets way worse, because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack, meaning you can't give yourself, like, I want to just do that at some point and see if it makes any difference. Didn't YouTube stop monetizing it? Yeah, I think they did. I think we heard about that. When do I mispronounce words? I don't feel like I pronounce words weirdly. I just emphasize words in ways that AI might emphasize them. Oh, the only thing that I do is like gooey, but I just do that intentionally because it's really good comment bait. Oh, and I say golem instead of, apparently it's golem, but in my defense, I asked like 10 people that I know and they all said golem. Nobody says golem in real life, so. I forgot I put a piece of gum in before I even finished, before I recorded the line again. Hold on. I'm gonna spit it onto a napkin so I don't have to spit it out all the way. It's golem, not golem. I agree it's golem, but but like technically, if you look up the correct pronunciation, it is golem. It's golem or golum. But the go is supposed to be like a separate word almost. All right, let me see. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. 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 I just did a bunch of takes so that one of them will be pretty much guaranteed to be good. Big guy is greater than Gollum. In my defense, I can't really say big guy. That's Cam Man's thing. If I said big guy, bro, people would just be like, you're a Cam Man copy. And like, while they're right, I am a Cam Man copy pretty much. I like to think I've now forged my own identity. I was a Cam Man copy when I first started. On Bedrock Edition. That take sounds kind of clear. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock. Terrible on Bedrock Edition. You know what? Let me just. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock. Dolphins are terrible. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. I don't like the second part of the take, but what I can do is I can just go yoink. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. On Bedrock Edition. Beautiful. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. First. Beautiful. All right. We've recorded that. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition, bro. Can I send a script that y'all can rate? I don't really have people to ask. Sure. If it's too good, though, I'm stealing it. No, I won't. Or maybe I will. Depends on how hard it is for me to come up with the next short. Nah. You know, dude, sometimes I don't know. It's really interesting. Sometimes I'm not sure if somebody is stealing my short idea or if they are coming up with the same short idea as I came up with, like shortly after I came up with mine. But I have seen a few people who come up with like the exact same short idea as I do, like a week or like a few weeks after mine, and I'm like, little sussy. There's this one creator who is, I forget what language they speak, to be honest, but they also have like English dubbed shorts, and they have English dubs of their shorts, and the English one came on my page, and I'm sitting there like, this is exactly my short. I made a short that was, my short was, what's the rarest mob in Minecraft? And it's like, you might think it's this, but instead it's this. And it's the zombie villager, or it's the baby zombie that rides the villager and then you cure it. And they made that, they did the exact same like format and everything. And I was like, that really seems like my video. But whatever. I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. YouTube, content thievery on YouTube is like very allowed. It's like fine. I tried making it sound like an ad. My sister doesn't know about much about Minecraft. Said it would sound better like that. It sounds like an ad? That seems like it would be really bad. But let's see. Do you miss the Minecraft console edition? Do you wish to relive awesome moments? Do not make it sound like an ad. With the Legacy 4J mod, you can do just that. The mod works by bringing back the old game menu, sounds, and feel, all on modern 1.21 Java. Everything from the old crafting to brightness level. It even adds support for using controllers, giving you a way to re-experience the memories you once thought were lost. It even works on multiplayer, so too. Birch. That actually seems like a solid concept for a short, but terrible execution. Your sister gave you horrible advice saying to make it sound like an ad. When's the last time you watched an ad all the way through? Probably not recently. If it sounds like an ad, people are gonna click off. Just be like, I miss old Minecraft. Shut up, Plonker. No, I don't know. But you can just do like, you can do like, I don't know, how can you, let's see. How about this? Minecraft, how about like, Minecraft used to be better, and then you can be like, no it didn't, you were just a kid, or like, I miss the old Minecraft. No, you don't. You just miss being a kid. But if you want to relive being a kid, you can download this mod, 4J Studios, and you talk about it or something. I don't know. That's kind of an okay hook. I would have to think more on it, but I'm gonna go take a pee really quickly, and then I'll be back. Let me put on the wonderful ad that Altarock made for you guys really quickly. Infomercials. Here we go. Hi. And thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue the stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering you. Dash is piloting the plane while trying to read as many chats as he can, which is already wildly irresponsible and could lead us to crash, so sometimes he may miss your message. If what you have to say is important, wait 30 seconds and say it again. Avoid asking Dash to switch to something else. In case of unexpected boredom, this stream has one exit located at the top of the tab. Listen to the moderators and refrain from complaining about or avoiding their punishment. For the safety of you and the other viewers aboard this stream, Dash14 requires you to follow the instruction of our mod team and comply with all posted rules. Failure to do so may result in permanent ejection from Dash's streams. Please review the rules list located in the description as it's more comprehensive than this safety video. Dash will be back soon. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your snacks are ready, and your seat is in the gaming position. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the stream. Chat. I didn't even realize my wallet was sitting there in the background. One of you guys could have stolen it. Hello everyone, welcome back. Wait, why am I saying welcome back to you guys? Anyways, chat, I just got a notification. This is huge news! I got a notification from YouTube on YouTube Studio. It says, big news from Made on YouTube. Don't miss the newest products helping you unleash your creativity. I'm gonna summarize this article for you. The next 20, powering the future of entertainment together at Made on YouTube. That is the title of the article. Alright. New Shorts creation tools. Today at Made on YouTube, we're introducing new products and innovations to power the next decade of creation. Alright, tell your story your way. We've started integrating Google DeepMind VO3 Fast into YouTube Shorts so you can easily create AI slop. That's what the article says. Yay! More AI slop! That's exactly what YouTube needs. This is the greatest platform of all time! The shareholders are going to love this! The crowd goes wild!
Spinning rat, rotating rodent, spinning mouse.
Thank you very much for the Prime, Shy Moai. Appreciate you very much. The shareholders will love AI slop content. Yes. Guessed it, let's go. Dude, it's not even hard to guess. All you have to do is just be like, what would probably make the shareholders happy? AI slop? Yes, please. I have to turn off chat box because I'm recording now. All right, let me put this over here. You know what? Let me do this so that I can. More AI, let's go. We love AI. My favorite thing in the whole wide world is AI. It's never done anything bad. It's never ruined anything. Mojang never adds what the community really wants. They never... That is a really long hook. Just change it to Mojang never listens to the community. Or do they? A bunch of new cool features have been added in the latest Minecraft update. Like the new furniture block called shelves. That's a long-winded way of saying that. No, maybe that's fine. Which are crafted from 6 stripped logs with any wood type. They function the same as an item frame, but for 3 items instead of being able to hold an entire stack of items. And by using redstone connection and combining them, you can quickly swap. And they also double as vertical slabs. Mojang also added new copper golem improvements. Okay, so you were doing really well for a while, and then it started being really dumb. Here's what you did wrong. You went off topic. The topic was Mojang adds what people want in the community, right? So the script is, or the concept is Mojang never listens to the community. So you should set up, I think first you should probably set up, here's how I would do it at least. You're gonna go, Mojang never listens to the community, or do they? Mojang never listens to the community, or do they? For years, people have been wanting vertical slabs to be added to Minecraft. And in recent times, people have desperately been craving an inventory management update, because lots of items are getting added to the game and cluttering up people's inventories. But instead of doing the lazy thing and just adding more inventory slots, Mojang created a new item, the bundle. And then you talk about how great the bundle is, then you say, and Mojang added the copper golem, which sorts your items for you and is a great way of inventory management. Additionally, people wanted vertical slabs, but Mojang did a step better and made the shelf block, which is both a vertical slab and also a useful block, or which is a vertical slab that can also have extra decorations put into it like an item frame, and it doubles as a redstone, and it doubles as a way to quickly swap your items out. And I think that would be pretty good. You basically have your premise, the thing that people are saying about the thing that people say, Mojang never listens to the community. Then you're gonna say, here are the reasons people think that Mojang doesn't listen to the community. And you say like, Mojang promised that they would never add vertical slabs. And then you subvert expectations and you say, but Mojang actually added something better than vertical slabs by adding the shelf block. That's how I would do that script. That's actually it's a pretty solid short idea. I actually have had a very similar short idea to that maybe I'll make at some point, and then you can make a short that's Dashpum4 copied my short idea. No, actually this didn't happen to me. I saw a video that was Camman18 copied my short, and it was very funny because their short was like, in the newest Minecraft snapshot, Mojang added the copper golem, and Camman copied their short because this short with like a couple thousand views, Camman must have seen it and copied it. And it had nothing to do with the fact that everyone makes a snapshot video. So that I just wanted to share. That's pretty silly to me. Okay. I need to launch Minecraft. Oh, by the way, guys, I got the new Minecraft cape. One of my friends is in London right now and got the, and they went with, like, their like, family, and their mom doesn't have a Minecraft account, so he slid me the cape code. Where is it? Is it not on Java yet? Huh? Okay, I guess it's not on Java yet, but it's on Bedrock. I can assure you. Also, why, hello? Minecraft? Oh, guys. Happy birthday, BB King. I have no idea who that is, but they're 100. Happy birthday. Cam Man is pure evil? Why? Oh, for stealing that idea? You're so right. Wait, what the skibbity is that? Hold on. What is this? Minecraft education, read smart AI detector. Wait, that's kind of interesting. It's a Minecraft education AI detector.
Detective read smart.
Wait, hold on. Let me pause my music. I want to watch this. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm never gonna get this short done.
Here. I've built my career on finding the facts. But the world is changing.
What
fast.
is that?
With AI these days, it can be hard to figure out what's real. So I put out a call for a rookie detective. Someone to help me investigate cases of AI misuse like deepfakes and plagiarism. There's one thing I know for sure. When you don't know who or what to trust, you gotta get multiple sources of information. I'm talking witnesses, documents, records, you see? Back at headquarters, we'll sort trustworthy sources from gobbledygook and use critical thinking to get wise and stay skeptical of online information. It won't be easy, Ace. We gotta be resourceful and curious. But you got moxie, kid. I can see that. What do you say? Ready to crack the case?
I could see this actually being kind of useful to teach kids about AI. It could actually be cool. Oh, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know, I bought I spent another $50 on Minecoins because I wanted to try out, what was it? Oh, I wanted to play the what was it called? I bought the Superman marketplace map, or not market. Why is it not in my owned? I own it. I bought the Superman thing and I got soft locked. There's just this part of the game, if I hop into it, it just doesn't let me past it. It's actually a pretty cool map, and I was like considering maybe making a video about it, and then I got stuck, and I had already spent like 2 hours playing this, and then I just couldn't get past this part, and so I have not. It is cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot how long it takes to load. I'm wasting time. I'm so ADHD, bro. I can't focus on one task. It's over. I'm cooked. Oh my god, this is so long. Camman copied me. He made a Minecraft short the same day I did. What? Thank you, VXQZII438. It's a great username you got. I like this splash text. I actually just heard, apparently Delaware just enacted a law that makes it so that there's an animal abuse registry, similar to like the sex offender registry. There's an animal abuser registry, and that's awesome and dope. So look, I'm Superman, right? And this part of the level, for this part of the level, I need to kill all of the mobs. There was a boss, I killed the boss, and then I need to kill all of the mobs, right? And so Would you believe it if I told you that the mobs just never stop spawning? I spent literally 30 minutes killing the mobs, and they just at no point ever stopped spawning. And I need to destroy the remaining portals, but it doesn't let me because the mobs just keep spawning. Usually Bedrock YouTubers never have 1 million subs. Well, I'm not really a Bedrock YouTuber. I just make videos about Bedrock sometimes. Also, there are some Bedrock YouTubers with 1 million subs. IBX Toycat has like 2 million or something like that. But I make videos about both versions. Sometimes people call me a Bedrock YouTuber, but I play Java a lot more than I play Bedrock. Okay, anyways. It's compatible with Apple Skin? That's awesome. I will check it out eventually. Sorry, I don't know exactly when. I don't think I'll have time today. Okay, so dolphins are terrible on Bedrock Edition. How do I visually represent that? Do I just kill it? Do I have Granite add like an explosion over it? What do I do? I don't know. Facecam? I'm recording my short, so I can't. Do I kill a bunch of dolphins for the dolphins are terrible part? Huh? What is this goofy glitch? What? What? What is going on? Do you guys see my hotbar? Why is my hotbar so small? Do I still have the texture pack on somehow? Make a video about this glitch next? I might, dude. What else is there? Is this the texture pack that I had with the Superman thing? Did I have less hotbar slots or something? Very weird. Okay, there we go. It's back. That was odd. I'm glad I recorded that. So now I have a compilation. I like to compile my Bedrock glitches into one video every once in a while. All right, dolphins are terrible. I think the strat is probably just kill a bunch of dolphins for the first shot. All right, so it's gonna be dolphins are terrible. And then it'll be, yeah, maybe we just kill a bunch of dolphins and then it'll just be, nah, you know what? I'm gonna spawn in all these dolphins and then I'm just gonna be down here and it's gonna go on Bedrock Edition. Do you do YouTube as a full-time job? I'm a college student right now, so I do not, but I make enough money that I will when I graduate. YouTube is not a career that is going to last forever, most likely, because YouTube is a relatively temporary job for most people. Most people are able to do YouTube for like, I think 7 years is the average. But I will do YouTube full-time as long as I can, especially since I make pretty good money doing it, so. I make better money, almost certainly make better money doing YouTube than I would make if I was to take a normal job. Like how Camman does it? Yeah, I would love. I don't know if I would make a short every day, to be honest with you. I just don't think I have enough ideas for that. Camman is the most impressive thing about Camman is that he comes up with an idea every day. Okay, so I need to launch a version of Minecraft without this running. That is the one problem. I normally would use this as my filming instance. You know what? It's fine. Will I need... You know, we'll go into 1.21.4. 6 to 7 more years. I don't know if I'll even have that long. We'll see. I've already been doing YouTube for like 2 years now, and like I've already been doing YouTube as like a career for like almost 2 years. So I might have like 5 years if I am in the average. I hope I am. I hope I'm above average, in fact. I hope that I can keep doing YouTube for 20 years, 50 years, you know, however long it'll last. I don't know if I'll be able to, but... Said this before, but my respect for Camman has grown so much. He actually likes the game and doesn't do shorts for easy success. Yeah, that's fair. You know, the other day, I commented on Camman's short, and I'm surprised. I suspect it might be because he, like, silenced my comment. However, I did not get anyone, not a single person liked my comment, which makes me think that my comment must have been silenced. Camman made a short where he made a short based off of this one YouTuber's video, and only credited them in the description of the short, and I was a little disappointed in him for that, because I was like, man, come on, bro. You know as well as I do that does not count as crediting. Not a single person looks in the description of a YouTube short for credit. And then the next short he made, he did credit, which makes me think that he may have gotten a few comments, maybe not just mine, that said, like, credit the creator, please. What was my comment? It was basically credit Red Logic for making this video, or for this credit Red Logic for this video. Nobody's looking in the description to find your credit. Are you finishing editing? No, well, I'm not editing today at all. I'm just gonna be filming the short. Okay, so if you've played Java Edition, let's see. I'm gonna do Dolphin. Oh, let me get my texture pack on. Oh, I do have it on. Never mind. Should milk the Iron Clanker shorts more. I don't think they're not entertaining for me to make anymore. I also don't know how to mod, so it really wouldn't turn out well. It took me like 2 hours to figure out how to mod like the simplest thing into the game. Okay, so it's gonna be first, if you played Java Edition. Okay, so it'll be first, if you've played Java Edition. Oh my god, it looks like I'm cranking my hog. I had never noticed that before. Okay. Sorry. So, if you've played Java Edition, then it'll be... Where did that dolphin go? It'll be, you might know that when you swim near a dolphin, and then it'll be, you get the dolphin's grace effect. Or, you know what, it's gonna be... So take that crop, and it'll be... You might know that when you swim near a dolphin, you get the dolphin's grace effect. And then when I say the dolphin's grace effect, you put it on the screen really big, and then it's gonna be, which makes you swim faster. And so I'm gonna be swimming. You know what, let me set up a little arena. I'm just gonna set up a, like, 10, maybe like 20 block track to swim down, and I'll have it put side by side. Surely I'm not the only one who thought that looked like I was cranking my hog. It really looks like that, man. It did look like it? Okay, good. That is so silly. There's another way to do that as well that I learned this one from Gerg. Hold on. Anyways. You should try to do that animation again. I gotta double check. Make sure you were really there. Or you really were. Yeah, you're so right. I'm gonna clip it and take it out of context. No! This is what Minecraft's all about, guys. You're so right, yeah. Okay, so then, granted, you're going to put making you swim, which makes you swim faster. And so this is no effect. So you're just gonna put this on the top. And then I'm gonna swim with Dolphin's Grace on the bottom. So I'm gonna effect give -1 Dolphin's Grace, infinite 0 true. And so put the Dolphin's Grace icon and then it'll go. And then start the timer. And so you'll see that on the bottom I swim faster and you'll put a timer on both sides. And yeah, that will be for which makes you swim faster. Dash is a family-friendly YouTuber. Dude, I haven't even been a family-friendly YouTuber in a while. My shorts are somewhat family-friendly. I do sometimes torture mobs, and I do sometimes build sheep frickers in the backgrounds, but I'm not a family-friendly streamer. Okay, buddy? I build Squid Game with villagers. I don't even know how much of a family-friendly YouTuber I am. Wait, I'm curious if, does having a higher level of Dolphin's Grace actually make you any faster? Aw, that's so sad that it doesn't. I was really hoping it would. Just because that would be really cool. I thought I was gonna be flying like 2,000 blocks a second. Dash was only family friendly back in high school because his mom didn't know he swore. True. Even back then, I still talked about my love of balls and whatnot. Okay, so then it's gonna be... But this effect completely doesn't exist on Bedrock. And you'll put it on the screen and then have it fade out. And it'll be... And you instead get an invisible speed 2. And I want you to put, Oh, they're following me. Then this will be for, making it much harder to know if the dolphin is helping you or not. Or is even helping you. And then I'm gonna effect give -1 speed. I said speed infinite 2. So then take the speed 2 and crop it and put it on the screen and have it be like invisible by having it just have it be like 10 or like 25% opacity or something, where it's like very, very minimally viewable, you know? You edit your own vids? No, my editor edits them. That's why I'm giving him instructions. Well, my editor does most of them. As many as I can get him to do, because I prefer to not have to do them myself. What's up, Bubba Pie? I was in my biology class, and we watched a video on worms penis fencing. That is that's one of the strangest sentences I've ever heard. Didn't even know worms have penises. When you check out the pack, would you be down to just reply to it with a rating? Sure. I can try to do it. How do I visually represent, but it gets much worse? with dolphins. But it gets much worse. And maybe I just have the dolphins dying more and more each time. First I was killing them, then I have like... have them on land. Okay, then it's gonna be... hold on, let me spawn a few more. But it gets much worse. But it gets much worse. Add an arrow, a red arrow pointing downwards. That's kind of boring, though, I feel like. Oh my gosh, look how many there are. Maybe put them in the nether. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm thinking drop them into lava, then drop them into, like, the nether, maybe the void at some point. Whoa! This is so weird. Oh my gosh, look at this weird generation. Okay, anyways. Why are there vines on this? Where did the vines come from? Do vines spawn on dark oak trees in Bedrock? It's birch, by the way. Well, I mean, I know that. What is this random birch block doing here? This game's goofy, bro. What is happening? Okay, anyways. But it gets much worse because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack. Oh, whoa, I'm just flying very fast. I fully thought that I was, So if I fly, I can go really fast. Because I'm just fly swimming. But that kind of makes sense. Okay, let me get a speed. Speed. Okay, so it's gonna be, because this invisible speed 2 doesn't stack, so it'll be me swimming and you have the invisible speed 2 on the screen. Or no, so it'll be, because it doesn't stack, and so you're gonna put the speed effect onto the screen, crop that, and so you'll have the invisible speed 2 on the top, and then the other speed on the bottom, and then when I say doesn't stack, you add an X over it, and I'll be swimming, you add an X over it, and add the like an sound. And so that will be for it doesn't stack. Doesn't stack. Meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and soul speed and travel insanely fast like you can on Java. And so I need to go over here. I think I already put in the soul speed. Yeah, I did, okay. Bam, bam, bam. So then it'll be, meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and soul speed, and then to travel insanely fast like on Java. Actually, I'll probably record it in Java, because that would make more sense, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna do, what direction am I facing? Negative Z. Fill from here to negative Z, negative 300 soil. And so then I just give myself Dolphin's Grace. And then I give myself a pair of boots. And I put depth strider 3, soul speed 3. Did I just fucking, damn it. And then I give myself a speed potion. Okay, so this will actually be for, meaning you can't give yourself speed 2 and dolphin's grace and swim insanely fast like you can on Java. This is already insanely fast, but with the frickin' soul speed, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm drowning. Dude, look at how fast I am. You know, this is a bug. I learned that the fact that you can swim at like 1,000 miles per hour with soul speed or with depth strider is a bug, and that's really disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Because I thought this was just a fun feature. I thought it was just awesome that I could do this. I had no idea that it was supposedly a bug. What is this short about? It's about how dolphins suck on Bedrock. Okay, so then the next shot is gonna be even worse than that. Or no, I forgot. I need to do an even worse than that shot. Let's drop a bunch of these guys into, maybe we'll do TNT. Yes, Freddy, I said that already. Bugs are features. I agree, but it also means that there's a possibility, like it's confirmed as a bug. Some things are eventually confirmed as features. It's confirmed as a bug, which makes me think it's possible that they eventually remove it, which would be really unfortunate. Me when I build an underwater bomb. And then spawn 1 billion dolphins around it. Wait, will this actually blow up? I forget if... Does TNT... I can't remember if TNT is gonna ignite each other underwater or not. I hope it does. Bedrock, they don't give dolphins grace. That and a few other things. Alright. Then it's gonna be even worse than that. Oh, it really does. Oh, why was that not work? Alright, I'm just gonna light a bunch of these then. It'll be... Okay, I'm gonna light them on land. Dang it. I didn't realize that. Okay, then it's going to be even worse than that. There we go. And use when it's exploding. Even worse than that. I need to slash kill these dolphins. There are way too many of them. Oh my god, that's a lot of dolphins. Thank you, Evan. Even worse than that. Okay, then it's gonna be, oh my god, there's a lot of cod here. Okay, so it's gonna be, dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. Or are they? Is this one good? Nope, there we go. We lost it. Dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. Then I got it back. Then I'm gonna lose it in a second. Then I lost it. Then I got it back. So what I want you to do is I want you to speed this shot up, right? And show and put on the screen like speed boost on, speed boost off in like red and green. And every time that I lose the speed boost or gain it, it will change the text. And so that will be for bedrock dolphins are really unreliable at giving you the speed boost. Until he's done. No, I'll be streaming for the next 20 minutes-ish. I'm going to hang out with Pesto. I do need to actually finish this though. So I guess, oh, it got stuck. Are you kidding me? Why? This might actually be enough. I don't know. If I put this guy on. One, two, well, I want to have, no, I do want to have more area. All right, that will be a problem for later, though. I'm going to exit out of this world and just film in this. Did you mod me on train? What? What the hell is train? Villager, farm, 9, 16, 20, 20, 25. I asked this last stream, but what happened to the Pesto streams? Oh, I just haven't had them in a bit. I don't know. Okay. Pesto is just busy. It's hard to actually arrange a time that Pesto is available, and I'm also available. Summon, Dolphin, no AI, colon 1B. And then I'm gonna add a sphere, add shape render, yes. Sphere, add shape. It's 15 blocks. There we go. Bless me. Warrior band. Where is it? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. All right. That then. And let me just oh, I guess it's only up to the top of the water. But so it'll be On Java, if you're within 15 blocks of a dolphin, then I'm gonna do... Does this dolphin give me Dolphin's Grace, I wonder? Nah, because it's a no-A dolphin. Dang. Yeah, dolphins suck on Bedrock Edition is the short. They do. You know, it's funny. Some people are like, stop hating on Bedrock Edition, but like, I'll stop hating on Bedrock Edition when Bedrock Edition stops having worse versions of Java features. How about that? Can I do this and then... Yeah, there we go. So it'll be, it will continue giving you Dolphin's Grace, and I want you to show this and how it, like, keeps resetting. So it'll continue giving you Dolphin's Grace. I cannot defend Bedrock anymore. I used to be a tier 1 Bedrock defender for 5 years. Bedrock has so many random things that are worse. It's like the hate has a reason because it's the same game has a worse version. Yeah. Why is it Ashbot and not Dashbot? You know, I have no idea why people say that. It has always been Dashbot to me. I've never seen it say Ashbot. It always says Dashbot. I think it's just a glitch. Oh wait, look, I have the cape. I wonder when the cape will show up on my main account. W, my friend. Thank you for getting me the cape. It says in the terms of service that you're allowed to have someone else give it to you, so. I actually lucked out really hard, because otherwise, if my friend hadn't gone on vacation, I would not have been able to get it. Because I wasn't about to go to London to get it. I see it saying Ashbot. That's so weird. But on Bedrock, the dolphins randomly stop. Okay, so it's gonna be... But on Bedrock, the dolphins randomly stop. I'm trying to get... Is it... I don't even know if I have Dolphin's Grace right now. Oh, there we go. It just randomly stopped. And so you can show it turning back on. I wonder maybe I'm staying too near it. Then it turned back on. Then it turned off. Then it turned back on. I think I'll just swim. I think I'll just do a swim like this, maybe. No, I don't know. I feel like... You know what? Let's see if I can do something. I have an idea for this shot. I just have to... I'm gonna kill all the dolphins. I'm gonna put one in here with an air block. And a water block. Okay, come back here. Okay, this guy should be capable of surviving now. I have the Dolphin's Grace. Is he ever gonna stop giving it to me? I was hoping he would. Seems like it might be a distance thing. It seems like it might just have a shorter range than the Java dolphins do. I wish I knew how to look into Bedrock code, because you might be able to see that it's like on Java it's 15 blocks and on Bedrock it's like 5. That seems like it might be likely. Bro's having trouble getting it to work, proving his point. Yeah, true. Okay, so it's just gonna be, but they randomly stop giving you, the effect. Or the dolphins randomly stop and use that when it just randomly stopped, and then it'll be, even if you have it leaded to you. I don't even think you can look at the Bedrock code. There might be a way to do that. You're not supposed to be able to look at the Java code either, but you can. Get back here! Alright, there we go. Okay, then I need a, and worse than that shot, and we're gonna drop a bunch of them into lava. Alright, so in worse than that, we drop them into lava, and then worst of all, maybe I have them in the nether. No, how do I don't want to do 2 lava shots. I have them getting suffocated? No. I have them getting... What method of killing them do I have, chat? Maybe I just drop them from a high place and then I'll do the lava shot after. I feel like that works. Let me give myself a command block. Oh, I don't know how to use Bedrock command blocks. I hope I can figure this out. /summon dolphin. Lever. Oh, beautiful. Ah, shnikey. Didn't mean to do that. /summon dolphin. That was like perfect though. Have them fall into the void. Nah, I feel like that's pretty similar. I love how they die like 2 feet away from the ground. Okay, then it'll be... Wait, yeah, no, this is enough. Then it'll be, and worse than that. Almost done with this short. I have 6 minutes left though, so I need to hurry up. Although I'll probably just go over by a few minutes because I need to finish this. Okay, Bedrock dolphins are vicious. Then it's gonna be Bedrock dolphins are vicious. And use the shot of me dying to it. There we go. You were slain by a dolphin. This shot's easy enough to get, I'm pretty sure. Unless the game decides to be a meanie and prove me wrong and make me look like a fool. The game's gonna make me look like a fool by having them attack me immediately or something. Okay, then it'll be, if you attack a dolphin on Java, you know what, I'm just gonna do, oh, hello. I'm gonna go into creative mode. Oh, I guess that wouldn't really prove it. If you attack a dolphin on Java, most of the time they just swim away. Or, no, if you attack a dolphin on Java, If you attack a dolphin on Java, I literally can't even get them to fight back. Oh, I am on peaceful mode. That might be why. If you attack a dolphin on Java, come on, surely one of them will attack me. You can see it's very unlikely though, I think. I thought they were coming for me, bro. They can totally attack you back. I've had it happen, dude. The game would make it hard for me to get this shot though. Maybe if I went in a small thing like this, it would attack me because it would have nothing else to do. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, he's coming for me. Ow! And so that will be for, it will sometimes attack you. Or sometimes it will fight back. And then you have, but most of the time it will swim away and you can just use me punching them. Bedrock is Bedrock should be much, much easier for me to film this on though. I'm just gonna film in this body of water right here. Okay, then it's gonna be, but when you attack one on Bedrock, they all start coming for you. They all attack you constantly. Yeah, all of the nearby dolphins will start attacking you constantly. And then we have, but worst of all, let me go, what time is it? I got a few minutes. I'm almost done though. Oh, it's just called Portal on Bedrock because Bedrock is stupid. Summon dolphin. That's a lot of freaking dolphins, man. Then it'll be, but worst of all, then it's gonna be Depth Strider boots. And then it'll be with Dolphin's Grace, and you'll put the cropped. Come back here! With Dolphin's Grace is one of the fastest ways to travel. And so it's going to be. Is one of the fastest ways to travel. And you can see how fast I'm going. One of the fastest ways to travel. And then it'll be. Then it's gonna be, but only on Java. Oh my god. When the reality of what you just did sets in. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. When Teriyaki gets Hall of Fame, you should totally play Scandinavian folk to celebrate. You're so right. Where am I hearing these sounds from? Oh, here we go. But on Java? Okay, let me locate biome ocean. TP-4. I hate this. I hate that you can't click on it. -159. That's such a huge waste that I have to do this. -3344. There we go. So stupid. Let me give myself. Where did that TNT come from? Oh, I had this glitch earlier today and I recorded it. This TNT just won't explode for some reason. It's just stuck here forever. That's fun. It came from presumably the village I blew up over here, yeah. Depth Strider 3. Then it's gonna be, but only on Java. And then it's gonna be, I already have the shots in here. I'll actually delete the ones that you don't need. This is the one you need, and then this right here is the Java version. And so you're gonna put them side by side, put a timer over both of them, and also make this text look nicer. And you can show, and that will be for swimming with these on Bedrock is over 4 times as slow, and that's everything. And with that being said, time to roll the credits, chat. Do you have a specific world you use to make videos on? No, I generally just make a new world for most videos. I do have like a green screen world that I use for a lot of stuff, but most of my videos are made on random worlds. I think it keeps things more interesting that way. Chat, I'm finally gonna actually get granted his footage like early. Or not like early, but earlier. And that's something. Thank you everyone for watching. One time you should do a stream. You should do a my stream sucks, so let's torture them. Yeah, that'd be fire. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I do have to go though. I will see you guys all later. Oh, there's Caster Labs chat box. Oh, but only there. Weird. All right, anyways. See you guys. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, guys. Peace out, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.